The Israeli Monetary Change Movement, the MCM, is making unprecedented headway towards monetary reform. The Israeli MCM has called their second annual meeting for this Wednesday, Christmas evening, in Tel Aviv. The title of the meeting, From 100 Years of Federal Reserve to 100 Years of Federal Reverse. The conference will include 400 participants, including leading economists and members of the Israeli parliament, the Knesset. Speakers will address the devastating rise in the cost of living in Israel and the resulting poverty. Also, the destructive effects of banks directly lending to the major political parties will be addressed. These loans are a direct attack on the democratic process. All three of Israel's major political parties will be represented. One of the parliament members, Moshe Feiglin, from the same party as Prime Minister Netanyahu, has pledged to come out publicly against the money-creating monopoly of the banks during his talk. Thanks to the hard work of dozens of Israel MCM volunteers, Professor Braverman, a former World Bank official, is now confident enough in the reliability of the MCM approach that he has now come out publicly calling for real reform in the financial and monetary systems. These are spectacular advances in monetary reform. The Israeli MCM has hit on the most effective way of explaining how the change can be made with relative ease. So what is this practical fix? You simply change the ratio between state money and bank money. The most important thing that people do not realize is that in most nations, the nation-state does not create the vast majority of the money supply. Only the coins are typically created by the state without debt. The vast majority of a national money is created by banks as an interest-bearing debt. Although the banks have been granted this monopoly by the government can take it back so that money actually serves the public interest as it should. In Israel, less than 10% of the money is created by the state right now. Over 90% is created by banks as debt. The Israeli MCM is working on a book, a full-length film, translating dozens of documents and video clips, and preparing a few major pieces of legislation that are going to be presented in 2014. They need everyone's help. If you are watching this video and live in Israel, I strongly urge you to take part in the conference, which will take place this coming Wednesday, December 25th, from 1800 to 2100 at the Alliance School in Ramat Aviv. I know I'll be following the results closely. I'm still reporting on the economy. Merry Christmas.